There are budgetary cuts in the national budget for the financial year 2023-2024. This puts nationals at the risk of insecurity in land management, which could result into land conflicts in the country.
We tend to think that security is only about the army, the police, and so on, and we neglect the sources of insecurity to the nationals. Look at what is happening right now. The number of people that are butchering themselves just because of land conflicts. Very huge. Look at the issues of climate change. It's a huge source of insecurity.
Civil society organizations believe that the government should take cues from other countries when planning for food security and citizen safety.
Hunger has never been a disaster. Malnutrition has never been a disaster. It is something that we need to plan for, and we are not seeing it coming through our budget. We are waiting to look at the Kenyan budget, and it is definite. The Kenyan budget spells out how much ugali that they are anticipating to have in the economy and how much of it they are going to import from out and at which rate. Our budget is very silent.
We are seeing a lot of counterfeit products on the shelves, but also the challenges with allocation to Uganda National Bureau of Standards when it comes to issues to do with that number of staff that they have at border points. Out of 170 border points, there are only 27 staff for UNBS that are actually able to carry out tests.
The executive director of the Civil Society Budget Advocacy Group, Julius Mukunda, explained that continuous borrowing of money domestically is a danger to the development of the nation, adding that the budget indicates a decrease in funding towards critical issues affecting ordinary people.
The proportion of domestic revenue that goes into servicing debt has overwhelmingly been breached. It has been noted that 21% of our revenue is being collected is going to service debt against the benchmark of 12.5. So we had set a benchmark of 12.5 of our own revenue to service domestic debt. Right now we are at 24.1%. Now this definitely cripples our capacity to deliver services, but especially, our road network. We are also seeing that there has been a limited allocation to essential drugs, that is national medical drugs. In the 2022-23, national medical drugs is projected to receive 581 billion for the procurement of drugs. While this represents an increase in budget allocation to the essential medicine, this is way below the projected essential medicine needed of 782 billion. So we still have a funding gap of 210 billion in the purchase of drugs.
The challenge that we are now facing is in terms of functionalization of those health facilities. And the Ministry of Health has indicated clearly that one of the biggest challenges we face is in terms of medicines, access to medicines, and that is what is making them fail to have health centers functional. Because research shows that when patients go to health facilities and they cannot access medicines, they will not come back next time.
The approved budget estimates for financial year 2023-2024 is in accordance with Section 9, Part 3 of the Public Finance Management Act 2015 as amended. Gloria Irankunda, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.